Manchester United then have just beaten Manchester City away at the Etihad Stadium, 1-0. Absolutely fucking unbelievable that we've won the game. Really delighted. I'm so happy that we've sneaked that victory there. Really was nervous at the end when we had 6 minutes of injury time. Worried that Aguero was going to pop up with a fucking goal and break my heart, but we've somehow managed to do it. Cool, I'm sweating like mad. I didn't think we were going to win today. We've changed the lineup a bit. Damian, who I said I wanted to see come back into the lineup. We still haven't seen Cameron Borthwick Jackson, he's still out, but we've changed the midfield up. Schneiderlin's come back in with Carrick. No Fellaini, which was a massive plus for Manchester United, really was. There was no Memphis Depay, which I was a bit annoyed to see, but he didn't even come on today. But fantastic from Manchester United. We managed to take the lead in that first half through one of our own, Marcus Rashford. I mean, I'm just over the moon for this young lad. That's 5 goals now he's got in. I think it's 8 appearances. Absolutely fantastic from the young lad. Took the goal really well. Put Di Michelis on his arse. I mean, they've started with Di Michelis and Mangala in the centre of defence. Otamendi didn't make the game, which was a plus, because I think he's the best out of their 3 centre-backs that I thought would have been available. Obviously, Company was a massive miss today. Raheem Sterling's gone off injured, which hasn't helped their cause, and they've had a second injury in that second half to Joe Hart, which has completely, for me, just disrupted them. We should have probably had a penalty at the end of that first half, which would have fucking killed this game off, but it wasn't to be, because there was another dubious decision as well in this game that Chris Smalling could have been sent off, which could have made the game different, but I couldn't give a shit because Manchester United have won the game. And actually, Chris Smalling for me was probably man of the match today. Fantastic from Chris Smalling. That last time he got sent off against Manchester City, was it last season or whenever it was, in the Manchester derby. It's completely a different Chris Smalling since then. Absolutely fantastic from Chris Smalling for me, and I'm so pleased that we've seen the game off. We've seen Schweinsteiger come on in the second half to get some minutes. Absolutely fantastic to see him back in the team. Valencia getting some minutes in that second half as well, and also Fosu Mensah coming on to play in his first Manchester derby, which is great to see, because I really want to see Fosu Mensah come into the team over the next season. And now that a lot of these players have been bedded into the team, I think that Mourinho will use a good chunk of them. I know people say that he neglects the youths, but he can't really neglect the likes of Martial and Rashford and all players like this who are main players in this Manchester United team now. A lot of people didn't think that Rashford maybe should start. On Sky Sports they weren't sure if he should start the game, but he's proved everyone wrong. A real striker's finished there, and hopefully he can go on to be a Manchester United, great Manchester United player in the future. Whether he can go on and be a world-class striker, we will have to see whether he can get the consistency to his game. But 5 goals from an 18-year-old, you can't really ask for that. He's not 19 till sometime in the next season, so absolutely fantastic. Hopefully he can go off to the I think it's the under-20 England team he's going off to this week. Hopefully he can get some minutes there. Potentially maybe could work his way into the England fold, maybe the under-21s, and then who knows, work his way up to the first team. But absolutely fantastic today. Really delighted with Manchester United. Really put a lot of work into winning this game, and it's actually given us such a chance now in that race for the top 4, because we're only a point behind. We're level on points with West Ham and only a point behind Manchester City. So any more fuck-ups from Manchester City and Manchester United could pounce. You know, we've got difficult games still to come, so we're not definitely going to get top 4 by all means. But the great thing about winning this game, which I said a few days ago to people, is that it will give us a chance. I didn't think we were going to actually win today. I was worried that the Aguero would probably do the damage against us, because he nearly always does. But Manchester City have been in worse form than us, but I really couldn't give a shit how poor Manchester City have played, because we have played dog shit against so many dog shit sides this season, and it's just funny how bad Manchester City have been against the so-called top 7 or 8 teams this season. Their record has been up there with Aston Villa's this season, which is so laughable. Hopefully they can continue to collapse and Manchester United can pounce, get that top 4, spot, and then get Mourinho in the summer, and it will be good. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who was your man of the match? Do you think this could give us a massive lift now going into that the run-in with Everton up next at home for that top 4 position? Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.